Thanks for watching. Today we're going to cover the contents of a bug out bag. We've covered an everyday carry bag before, a bag that's designed to get you home in the event of that you're stranded or have an emergency. This bag is designed to take with you from your home to another location for a few days. So the idea is that this bag will sustain you for 72 hours in the event of an emergency that you have to leave your home. This particular bag was designed as a bug out bag. This is a 511 tactical bag. Pros to this bag, it is a sling pack. Very nice bag for a vehicle where an extra strap might get caught on something. There are bags that you can tuck the straps in. This one will actually do that as well. But the idea that you have a single strap, the disadvantage of this bag is that if you put a whole bunch of weight in this, it's wearing one strap over the across your body is very heavy and uncomfortable. So there are pros and cons to this. This is good for a vehicle, less comfortable for a long-term E&E or survival situation. Major parts of this bag, this is the body of the bag, obviously. This particular bag is set up with an external first aid kit, water, hydration, there's additional bladder in here, and then quick access items are in this pouch here with the long-term things that you'll need that will be set up over a longer term set in the back of the bag, and things that you need to access more quickly to the front of the bag. That's how this bag is set up. Inside this quick access pouch, we have a Jetstream whistle for signaling, a small solar panel that's designed to charge this headlamp, and a signal mirror. These are all things that if you needed something quickly, if you need to turn on the light real quick, you have access to this in your quick access pouch. Jetstream, if you need to alert somebody that you're there using audible method or visual method with a signal mirror. That's what's in this particular one. You can, if you have a different bag with a like a backpacking backpack with a head, you can put more things in there, but these are the sorts of things that are in this particular bag. Next pouch is the first aid kit. This first aid kit is a combination of a blowout kit and just a general first aid kit. In this particular bag, we have compressed gauze, we have a combat tourniquet, we have this triangular bandage, which can be cut into strips or used as is. We have multiple of these. I like to carry 3 of these. This is a first aid cream with lavender, which soothes itching, burning, cuts, takes the pain away, and also heals. There's tape, Neosporin, and a third triangular bandage. So this kit, again, if you have a life-threatening cut, you need to stop the bleeding quick, we have this. We have gauze, so you can pack a wound. We have triangular bandage, so you can put pressure on that and keep the gauze in place. And we also have Neosporin, and then tape as well. There's also a knife in the front of this pouch to be able to cut the bandage into strips if need be. Again, this is a combination blowout kit slash just general kit in case you have an injury. Things like Band-Aids and dehydration not really covered in this. This is just in case of a life-threatening emergency or a large gaping wound or large abrasion. So these particular items in this pouch are things that you might need more quickly than or more readily than the things in the bottom of the pouch. So things like tent stakes, foil blankets, which can be used as either a shelter or heat reflector, bivy sleeping bag, 550 cord with tensioners attached, blast match for starting fire, preset loopies, clothespins, soap, toothbrush. And this bag was previously set up for a bug out bag a little bit differently, so the toothpaste is actually in another pouch that's somewhat easily accessible. And then an e-tool for waste burying. So we've covered quick access things like the med pouch and this small head unit. The other things that we have, we covered this intermediate pocket, and now we're moving on to the bigger pocket. Also note that on the outside of this pack, we have carabiners strapped so you can lash rope, or that 550 cord that you have in here, you can quickly tie it off to these carabiners if need be. Moving into the large pouch. So moving into this large pouch, we have things that you might not necessarily need extremely often or quickly, but these are things that would make your life a little more bearable if you were in a survival situation. So this particular bag is set up for a child, one of my children. In it, I have a fleece hoodie, wool socks, titanium plate, pocket survival guide, survival bandana, nylon zip-off pants, sort of a canoe pant, raincoat and rain pants, more wool socks. So inside this pot we have a 500 gram isobutane and propane mix. Fits nicely into this 900 milliliter titanium pot. It doesn't quite fit the pot on top, but you can fit that in there. And then an MSR pocket stove to go on top of that. Also in this pack, we have extra food and a tool for eating as well. Inside this pocket, we have a hydration bladder. And then on the side, we also have a spot for a 32-ounce water bottle. I don't have this water bottle, but normally inside this bottle, I like to keep a mixture of beans and rice to heat up in the pot, just in case you need food and sustenance. Also, you have the ability to boil hot water or boil water. We have tea and coffee as well in this larger pack. So this particular kit was chosen for temperate region, assuming that there may be some rain, maybe some snow, potentially more warmer days. It just depends. So like with these canoe pants, these are zip off. They zip off at the knee. So the idea behind these pants is that they dry quickly, but you can also zip them off in case the temperature rises a little bit. You can get a little more airflow and cool yourself off a touch. Likewise, we have this rain suit, just in case it rains for multiple days and you just cannot get yourself dry. Most people will carry a raincoat in their kit. I recommend raincoat and pants. This particular set is like $20. Well worth having both a top and a bottom just to keep yourself dry. If you find yourself alone and isolated for a period of time that you were not expecting. Likewise with the canoe pants, this fleece is just there to keep you warm in case you need to stay warm. I will say all these clothing components, the wool socks, the nylon pants, this fleece are all synthetic material, all designed to dry out very quickly. That's also key because if you don't have a dryer, these things can get wet and stay wet. So synthetic fibers that are fast drying are a must in these sorts of kits. I mentioned that this particular bag was set up for somebody who didn't have a lot of survival experience. I've read through multiple survival books. I like this one just to toss in this kit. It's easy to read and it has a lot of good information in it just to keep yourself alive and somewhat comfortable for, again, 48, 72 hours, maybe longer if you had to. In the same vein as the survival book, I have a survival bandana, which shows you how to use survival whistle, shows you how to navigate, just gives you all sorts of good little tips and tricks to keep you alive and kicking. So the pots in the plate are both titanium. These are Toaks titanium products. Titanium's a bit of a luxury. It doesn't have to be titanium. Titanium is just lightweight. This is lighter than plastic. I mean, it feels like it has about the weight of a paper plate, but it's metal, so you can heat it up over a fire. It's a little more durable. It's not indestructible, but it is more durable. You can heat things up in it if you need to. The same with the pot and the pan, titanium. It's just lighter weight. It's less stuff you have to carry. Each pound, if you're walking for a distance, matters. So titanium if you can. Stainless steel or aluminum are also good options. Aluminum can melt if it's thin enough. Stainless steel is probably better. This MSR Pocket Stove is pretty efficient. The legs rotate and flip out, and then you set your pan on top of this or your plate. You can heat up your food, heat up water. It's not the lightest model, but it is fairly light, and it's a good blend of durability and lightness. For food and eating utensil, Clif Bars or something similar to that. Clif Bars are great. There are stroopwafels that you can put on top of a coffee cup. They have honey in them. Those are good, energy-filled food sources that typically don't go bad very quickly. Clif Bars are great. They're pretty much indestructible. They taste okay, and you can keep them in a bag for a long period of time. And then if you have something like beans or rice, a water bottle full of that stuff, just having a tool, this Eaton tool from Cricut's pretty good. It's not very long, but you could attach a stick to it if you had to, and now you have a eating utensil for being able to eat hot food without burning your fingers. This is just a quick down and dirty on an example bug out bag. Again, this one is designed for one of my children. There are other things you can put in here, other bags you can choose. This bag is just super durable. It's been through a lot of rigor and use already as a bug out bag. It has been used as a bug out bag multiple times. This is the particular setup that I like for child. There are other things you can put in here, other items that you could put a bigger bag, more items, just depends on how you want to use it. But the key things to take away are the bag should work for you, it should have the things you need, and it should have the things you need when you need them. Things that you need quickly should have a quick access, like the things that we showed you, the first aid kit. And then you should also plan on staggering things that you might need more quickly than a change of clothes or something that you might use at camp. So this bag is set up to basically to be deployed as a mini survival camp with the things that you might use, like a 550 cord for whatever task you're doing, the task-based things here, and then the comfort-based things and nourishment things in the larger pack, things that you won't access quite as often or on a regular basis, up to the things that you might just need very quickly and in a pinch. So that's the bug out bag. Thanks for watching. Links for these products will be in the description below. We'll catch you next time.